Game Demo.
Hey everyone, and welcome to our daily demo. I'm joined by Aram from Atlas. Again. You are always here. So we're here to look at Rock of Ages.
That's right.
So now, I actually jumped in and kind of got started now. So can you explain to the viewers what exactly is Rock of Ages?
Rock of Ages is tower defense meets Super Monkey Ball meets Monty Python. It's from the same folks who did Xenoclash, Ace Team. They're down in Chile. Ace Team actually stands for Andres, Carlos, and Edmundo, three brothers who made one of the zaniest first-person melee brawlers. And then
I remember that, the punching.
Absolutely, the punching.
Game.
And now with Rock of Ages, they've created something entirely new. It is tower defense meets a platformer, and you know, we can kind of jump right in here.
Okay.
So we had a little bit of time, you and I, to set up a little bit of defense, but so we both have our half of the field. This is actually my castle, and then the runway that on the left side that you kind of come down to ram my front door, and obviously the stage is somewhat symmetrical. It'll be the same on for me on your side, and we can place defenses. So I'll bring up my wheel here. And there's explosives, there's catapults, there's towers, there's bovine defenses.
That's what I use.
There's things like money farms, and I've already placed one down here. And this, one of the things that's really strategic and great about Rock of Ages is that you don't really think it seems like a tactical game when you're looking at boulders rolling down things, but there's only so much land that you can place defenses on. So I'll get some TNT out here and I'll just place it down. I can't place it within a zone of other defenses, for example, the money farm here. And once these defenses are destroyed, that land is not, you can't place anything on it again. So eventually it's a war of attrition to see who comes out on top. So look, so we placed our defenses. My goal is to ram your castle's front door down. Your goal is to ram my castle's front door down. And while we both will spawn, if we have enough money, we can choose a power-up. You don't have any, which is unfortunate.
Well, I didn't get a heads up. I used all my money on cows.
At this earlier point in the game, we don't have all of them unlocked, but I'll go ahead and I'll bust out some armor here, which lets me take a little more damage. So as the game progresses, or as your run progressive to ram the enemy's front door, your boulder will take a little bit of damage. And I think we'll be able to see that more on your screen than on mine, but as you hit geometry, or buildings, and you can plow through them and see them explode in awesome physics, your rock will take damage.
Oh gosh.
There's two smaller versions of yourself. I almost went off. Just two smaller versions of yourself based on whether you take a certain amount of damage. And at that point, you do less damage when you ram into your opponent's front door.
This is hilarious.
It is. Now, there's a few things to help you know which way to go. Once you get a feel for the levels, obviously it's not a problem. First of all,
this is my first time playing, just FYI.
And you know what? I think you're doing awesome. There are these hands that kind of give you an idea of which direction to go in. And there's also, you can follow the wind. The wind is always going in the direction you have to go in on your side of the map. So I'll take a moment to talk about, you have some defenses here. All right, you got a bull here and it's charging. It's charging me. Let me see if I can get by him.
I'm going the wrong way.
I stayed on. All right, so I'm on the left side there and there's fireworks. It's going to push me right into the fireworks, maybe?
So my cow defenses
I got blown totally off the map. So now
I knew what I was doing.
Well, now I'm a much smaller version of myself. In fact, you can see my face. My face is kind of stupid now. I kind of got this like grin on my face. This is the most damaged version of myself. So we'll try to make a final run for your castle's front door. Well, you really put a lot of defenses down.
That's why I was out of money.
So here we are. We are in the medieval era. The art, the music, it's all inspired from this period of time. The beauty of Rock of Ages is that there are different periods of art and music represented. Rococo, kind of the post-romantic period of art, the Renaissance. And so as you're playing, you're placing these defenses and you want to be incredibly strategic about what direction they're facing and what the weaknesses are in terms of, have you reached my castle yet? I'm going to watch you. Actually,
still going.
So I have the ability to try to take you out remotely. Let me see if I can find you.
No. I'm almost there.
You're making such slow progress.
Well, at least
I'm going in the wrong direction.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Your explosives. Okay.
Here we go. Let's see if I can find you. There you are. There you are.
Oh my God.
Don't hit it. Don't hit it.
Oh my.
Hit this.
Whoa,
so anyways, there's tons of different periods of art and music.
God.
That was an unfortunate explosion
so
for you.
close. At least I got farther.
So ultimately, we won't get to see it here, and you rolled off again.
I'm back.
Ultimately, one of us plows down the front door of the other, and ultimately one of us plows down the front door of the other, and ends up on top. And there's actually another mode to the game that we haven't shown yet that I'm thinking maybe we'll jump into really quick.
Okay, cool.
Ski boulder.
Ski boulder.
Like skee ball, you'll see.
At the arcades. Okay, let's jump into that and take a look.
So here we are in a this is now a Renaissance era stage, and we're playing the ski boulder mode. The first time we're showing it, and the objective here is to hit these targets that kind of look like easels. Don't fly off. And once we hit these targets, you can see that we kind of get points. Now, there's a risk reward here. Do you want to get all the targets, as many as possible, or do you want to get to the ski boulder board as fast as possible? Because once one player and you can see it there again on the left side, I'm getting up close to it.
Oh no.
Once you get into one of those holes, the round ends for both players, and
really?
That's the only way to get a multiplier. So you'll get whatever points you had on the board, and let me see if I can do this.
You're already there.
It's unfortunate. Close. All right, so we'll end up with a multiplier of just 1. Round ended, so I got 1,200 points, you got 300, but now you got a feel for it. And it's all about, and we can kind of bump each other too.
It's kind of like racing down this thing.
It's a little bit, but you kind of want to go a little out of your way. Careful, careful, careful.
Well, jeez, no.
You can put some English on yourself. I'm going to try to mess around with you. So again, there's tons of different ages. There's an ancient period of art. There's the medieval. There's Renaissance, Rococo, and
oh my gosh.
Whoa! I don't understand how you went in that direction. And it all comes together with a kind of a very humorous art style that parodies a lot of stuff too. There's actually cutscenes that introduce you when there is a single player mode. You'll go up against AI. Oh, that was such a disaster. And
I'm almost there.
Once you, let's see if, you know what? I'm going to let you have a run at it. I'm just going to pull out of the way.
Okay.
So in the single player mode, there's these really funny, that was not quite what I had in mind. There's these really funny cutscenes that introduce each stage, and there's homages to Castlevania, the boss fights. I'm just going to go for it. I'm sorry.
Wait, no.
Oh, 4 points.
How do you charge up there, or you just have to roll up the ramp, get the momentum?
Well, you have to jump a little bit.
Oh, there's jumping?
Yeah, absolutely. You press the A button. So, anyways, so there's the single player campaign, there's split screen, multiplayer, head to head, in both the war mode and the ski boulder mode. There's also online head to head in both ski boulder and war. So it's an incredibly original premise. The art, the music all comes together to be a very original experience. And also, look, who is going to complain about the ability to just break a ton of stuff with a gigantic rock? Let's see who comes out on top here.
Oh, let's see this. Get the, oh, look at that. Oh.
Nicely done.
Yeah, I actually made it.
Nicely done.
Well, thank you so much for showing that. That was fun.
Thank you for having me.
And that was our look at Rock of Ages. Now on with the rest of the show.